It is time for another spoiler alert. This is for the November 25th episode of Homeland, Two Hats.
Two Hats. So if you haven't watched Two Hats, we're going to be talking about the plot points, so just come back to us at a later time. Okay, first one.
Is Quinn Quinn?
Who is Quinn? Is he John X?
Well, it's cool. It's cool because we've been wondering for so long, what's the deal with Quinn? He's such a mysterious, shady character. But yeah, we got a lot of information on this guy, and now we know that he's an assassin. Yes. So the big question is, will he or won't he end up assassinating Brody? I loved when the team had to break into Quinn's apartment, and he had like the hair on the door and he had the pennies on the lock. I mean, that was very spy-esque. It was almost like a James Bond episode interacting with Homeland, which is part of why we love this show.
There's a double agent who's working with the double agent.
Is that a quadruple?
Thickens.
Agents, double, triple, quadruple crossing?
Right. Yes. Triple, double cross.
I'm
quadruple
lost.
Cross.
And so found.
Yes. And how many times were you like, what is happening? Pause. Wait. Who's that guy? What? Pause.
Yes.
Oh. Mike and Jess sitting in a tree. They weren't sitting in a tree.
No, it was a special hug. It was an adult hug.
Disappointed in that? I've wanted them to get together, and it just felt a little meh.
How weird was it that she's laying in bed in a nightgown?
Right. I mean, because I always sleep with my kids in a beautiful lacy negligee. No, I wear a college t-shirt and sweatpants.
Yeah.
So does that mean that she meant to seduce Mike? That she was like, well, I might be in a safe house, but I'm going to get some.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely packing the Victoria's Secret selection for our trip to the safe house. We know Estes wants to kill Brody, or at least that's on the table.
Which that makes sense because Brody knows way too much on both sides, and he's a terrorist.
Yeah.
So, okay, does that mean that Saul and Carrie and the whole team are in danger too? Does the CIA do that? Do they just wipe out their own agents when they know too much?
Yes.
Do they have the Men in Black thing that's like, boom, and then they don't remember anything?
Where do you buy one of those?
I need one, right? Was it a setup? The whole thing at the diner, just to flush Brody out from Nazir's perspective. Because it seems really weird that these guys are in broad daylight moving the car batteries. Like, oh.
Yeah,
and there's a black surveillance van right across the street, and Carrie's like...
But I love how these terrorists who have been so good at being covert throughout this entire show all of a sudden decide, you know what, noon at the diner is probably a good time to transfer some bombs to a
Abu Nazir got into the country, who knows how, but let's just move some C4 from the trunk into the van.
You know what, nighttime's not so good for me. Let's do it noon.
There are some great predictions happening on the Homeland Facebook page. One of them is from Merritt. She says, I believe Brody will be told to kill Carrie to prove his loyalty to Nazir, and that he will actually try to kill her, but she will escape. What do you think?
Well, maybe, but if he really wanted to prove his loyalty to Nazir, the way to have proven that in the first place would have been to have not told the CIA about Nazir's plan. Maybe
and how many chances is he going to get to prove his loyalty before Nazir's just like, bam, bam,
I don't feel like Nazir's a 3 strikes you're out kind of guy. I think it's pretty much one and done with him.
The plot thickens. All right, well, what are we going to do? There's only 3 episodes left.
I know, right?
I'm going to be so sad. But I know you guys feel that way too, because Michelle on Facebook says 3 episodes left. Oh no, where are the Homeland Anonymous meetings held?
Right here, on my couch.
Right here, because we're going to be talking about it. We'll miss it. We'll have tons more conspiracy theories.
Tweet us your questions, your comments. We'll try to read them on next week's episode of Spoiler Alert.
Yes.
At Marc Istook.
At Diane Mizota. We'll see you guys next week, and we'll talk about more Homeland on Spoiler Alert.
Bye.